Hamstrings are tight, Jan.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how's my mobility?
-1.
I wanted to do this run on Sunday, but I didn't get a chance because it was super busy, and I was busy when I got back from work today as well. The sun was just setting when I was leaving, so I knew it was going to get pretty dark. I didn't take a headlamp with me, which was probably a silly thing to do, but felt horrible. That run just felt awful. Like, I really had to slow down near the end of it, and just couldn't wait to get it finished. Like, I was just watching the seconds, counting them to get it done, but it's done now. That's kind of more or less my session for the week, really. I'll see what I'm going to do the weekend, I'm not sure, but I'm not too bothered anyway at this stage. I'm gonna be checking my emails tomorrow, and hopefully I get some good news, because I should have an email from Tokyo regarding the Tokyo Marathon. I'd be afraid to open it, but that'll give me something to aim for the next couple of months, and it'll give me a chance to try some things in Chicago to see how far I'm off what I want to do in Tokyo. So anyway, that's done. Go in, rehydrate, get some food into me, and wake up tomorrow and see do I have some good news or bad news. I'm glad that long run's behind me. That was a tough run last night, but I needed to do it, because when I go to Chicago, I'm going to be running for 3 hours, 2 hours, 50 minutes, whatever I decide to do. I'm going to be on my feet for a long time, and that 2-hour run last night needed to be done. It was hard, it was horrible, and after about an hour and a half, my legs just felt like lead. Really hard to keep going. But anyway, today is the day I've been avoiding for a long time. I have to check my email and find out if I got in to the Tokyo Marathon. So let's check and see. Do I have something to focus on? Because I hope I do, because I don't know what to do if I don't get in. I don't know if I can keep these legs on the road for another year, you know. Alright, let's have a look. The email is in anyway. Runners won Tokyo Marathon. Selection results now available for the Tokyo Marathon. Thank you for entering the Tokyo Marathon Runners Won Semi-Elite Overseas Program. Since the total number of applicants has surpassed the allotted field size for the Semi-Elite Overseas category, those who are fastest among the pool have been accepted. To review your selection result, please access my entry. If you are selected, so, alright, it doesn't even tell me in the email I'm selected or not. I have to go through. I hate this now, because when I click this, it's probably going to show me. I have to read it slowly. I'm going to block it off now. What is my entry? Blah blah blah. Log in. Remember my password. Right. ID John Kinsella. Entry Runners Won Semi-Elite Overseas Event Marathon. Selected entry Runners Won. Yes, I'm in. Woo! Yeah! Come on! Woo! Finally, the finish line is in sight. Event fee unpaid, that's fine. I'll pay that. No problem. Revolut. Woo! Finally. Oh god. I never thought I'd get this done. My legs are like, John, I don't want to run these marathons anymore. But finally, number six. It's gonna be done. Tokyo 2024. Here we come, baby. Oh yeah. Delighted with that, absolutely buzzing. Now I can go to Chicago and enjoy it, see how I feel, and when I get back in from that, take maybe a week off to try fix this plantar issue and follow the science and go all in for Tokyo. Diet, strength and conditioning and training. And that'll be for the next video log. It should be a good one. I'm looking forward to it. Either way, I'm going to Tokyo. I'm going to get around it. If it takes me 6 hours and 59 minutes to beat that cutoff and get that 6-star medal around my neck, I'm going to do it. If I can run hard, I sure will try. Woo! Doubles are back in fashion. Just finished a run there and I'm on my way over to get my legs sorted with Owen. If you were watching my video last year, you would have seen he sorted out my legs before Chicago and I went over and ran a PB. So he obviously did something good to him. Bit of magic oil there, whatever it is anyway. My legs fired nicely over in Chicago, so I'm getting up to him now. I haven't gone for a rub in a long time. My legs are pretty beat up, even though I haven't been doing too many crazy miles or too many hills. So hopefully after this rub I will feel a little bit fresher. Maybe this little plantar fasciitis issue will loosen out somewhat. Time will tell, I guess. But I'm late anyway, as usual, because I've got 100 things to do and I've got no time to do them. Running, huh? Oh, here we are. Hopefully he doesn't get angry and take it out of my legs. How are we doing, Owen? Sorry about that, I was late. Good to see you.
Long time
no see you.
How are you?
Come here, the last time I came up you sorted out my legs. I went up to Chicago and I ran a PB. I'm not going to run a PB now, but I hope you put some life back into my legs because I'm feeling pretty beat up anyway. Here we go. I'll regret this now coming late. He'll be in a rush and he's got builder's hands. Look at him hands. Berlin, Boston. Any other major medals here?
No, I don't think so.
Dublin. Back at the scene of all last year's marathon pace runs. I've got 99 problems and my lactate levels are not one of them. Not today anyway. I was planning on doing a lactate threshold test just to compare to the data from last week, but I think what I'm going to do now is actually run at lactate threshold just to see 5:37 a mile, 163 beats per minute. Whichever one peaks first, I'll go out and run 5:37, and if it goes over 163 I'll slow down. Just compare to the data, just to see how close I can get. You know, this time last year I did 6 miles at marathon pace and I think my heart rate was like under 155, but my body's in different shape now, you know, just come back from injury and stuff, and we'll put the Garmin results from last week to the test here. It's going to be a fair course. It's going to be an out and back. I did most of my marathon pace runs here when I was training for Chicago last year, so the weather is pretty good. I've got my watch set up for lap pace, heart rate and distance, so we better get the show on the road. Hopefully not too bad. 1 week before Chicago, 10k at lactate threshold. Let's do it. Lap 1, 5:32, heart rate 155. 5 seconds too fast on the mile, but I'll try hit the 5:37s now. Feeling okay. This is half marathon pace, I guess. Lap 2, 5:37 on the button. Heart rate 158. Starting to climb a small bit. 162. 5:37 again. Gotta do a little turn around here. Just get to 3.1. Okay, split 17, 16. Okay, I'm gonna switch to heart rate now because good chance I'm gonna go up near the 163. I don't want to pass it. 5:37, 163 on the margin. It's gonna be tough. 2 to go. Let's do it. 5:41, 164. 1 to go. Last one is uphill, so it's gonna be hard to keep it controlled. 5:37, 163. 0.2 to go. One little hill, and we compare the data. Woo! That feels a lot tougher than it should. This time last year, I was banging out 5:30s, 13, 14, 15 mile. Woo! It takes time, but anyway, how accurate is the lactate threshold data on the watch compared to the test I did in Raheen last week? Right on the border with lactate threshold. Garmin likes it anyway. Another couple of those runs and should see my VO2 max coming back up, you know, especially when I get the aerobic threshold stuff sorted, because right now I forgot to reset my watch last time and I was running I think around 145 or something like that, and I should have been running at 140, you know, at the end of my aerobic threshold, and I was going a bit too fast, so that's why Garmin didn't like yesterday's run, and they let me know by demoting my VO2 max. So if we have to take anything out of this video today from last year's video, if I did that training session there 5:37 and I wanted to run 5:37 in the marathon, I know there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to do it. And I learned that lesson myself from back in the day when I was training for Berlin and other marathons where I thought I was in 2:30 shape. And if your heart rate is going zone red, you're not going to do it, you're not going to sustain it. Just drop the pace down by maybe 10 seconds and just have a better race and learn more about yourself, you know, learn more about your body, instead of just going out hitting the wall and dying and wondering what that you're training or something. But a lot of the times you have the data at your fingertips. Just go back over and see how you compare to your PBs and stuff. Like if you ran a half marathon, which I did, and my heart rate was the same as last week or 2 weeks ago when I did the race, you know, there's no way I'm going to sustain that pace for a marathon, like. So you have to be sensible, like, and look for the kind of key indicators in your training, and you get the rewards. I still might go to Chicago and do something silly, but it's all about learning, you know. So that's that. I'll see you guys in Chicago. Don't forget to hit subscribe, give it a like, leave a comment if you want. See you later.